Morning, Central Valley leaders, and hope you had a great week. I know it's been difficult, so I want to give you some video updates just on kind of where we are as a region and as an organization as we have just completed another week of school. As you know, Apex was closed this past week, starting Friday. We decided in concert with the County Department of Public Health that it was necessary to close for 10 calendar days so that we could reset the campus, increase safety measures, and be prepared to fully staff the school after a 10-day quarantine for several teammates. So we are ready to open on Monday. While the school was closed, we spent a lot of time on campus. Larissa and I and her leadership team walked the campus. We had the California Department of Public Health join us for several events this week that I'll talk a little bit more about later. But we feel excited, invigorated, and ready to come back stronger than ever. And so just want to say that we continue to value what we talked about at the beginning of the year, which is really open hearts, open minds, and open schools. And so we are opening our school. We are ready to return. And so with that, I just want to share with you how much I appreciate and recognize all of the lift and effort that's going on right now across all of our campuses. I know that the first few weeks of school didn't go as we had expected. We had high hopes and great expectations that it would be a fantastic and breezy start to our school year returning students to campus. But I see everybody, Central Valley office, regional office, home office, and especially school teams linking arms together to try to make this work. And so nobody recognizes or appreciates that more than me. I want to talk a little bit about the events that I mentioned earlier. We actually had 4 events on our Aspire campuses this week in partnership with the County Department of Public Health. They were able to deploy their rapid response team and their mobile medical unit to our disposal for the entire week. So we had 2 events at Apex Academy. One was a testing event, one was a testing and vaccine event. We had 2 vaccine administrations. One was on Friday as well at Ben Holt High and Ben Holt Middle. And I just want to thank everybody who came out to volunteer. We had cross-school collaboration, leaders from across schools coming to help support, and also we had over 10 Central Valley regional office folks come out to help support those events as well. We had 40 plus vaccines administered at those events. We had over 200 quick tests provided to our families, students, in the community to try to limit the spread. And over 400 of those little kits that are take-home kits were provided to families to take home so they could continue to test and test family members so that hopefully we're identifying earlier folks that are positive for COVID before we have to contact trace. So the idea here is that we're trying to reach out into our community, into our families, and be able to identify who may be positive before they return to campus and continue to spread. So we are doing every measure possible that we can think of. We're increasing safety measures at many of our campuses. We also have a purchase out for N95 masks to be able to provide to our teammates who are in front of students daily, to provide a little higher level of safety. And we're going to provide some guidance around best mask protocols, but then also different types of masking that can be effective. So in line with our core values, you can see we are really focused on the initiatives around priority 2, around considering health, wellness, and safety of our teammates and families right now. But also the academic thrust continues. We are continuing to bring in new teammates to help support. We are continuing to think about what does our after school and intervention supports look like for lost learning, and then also thinking about a priority about just SEL and how are we supporting students in this really trying time and the wellness of our teammates. So just know that our priorities haven't changed, but our focus and weight into which might shift as the year progresses. So finally, I just want to thank you. I know it's been difficult, and I know you're doing an amazing job. I ask that we hold tight, we lock arms, we continue to do this work together, and there will be light at the end of the tunnel. And so just remember that our scholars are our primary focus, and our teammates are the ones that get that done. And so we need to show up for them daily with optimism, pride, and transparency as we move forward. So thank you all, and I hope you have a great next week of school.